It's enough room to make that turn. Big giant tractor, big giant turning circle, four-wheel steering, no problem. And then I found the next field. The easiest way back to the farm is to actually go right at the Y and head the long way round. Bit of a drive, but it kind of works, I guess. Keeps things easier, keeps us flowing. We're not wasting time with tight manoeuvring. Okay. Gonna get this back in the bunker. I'll start it tipping and then we'll grab the Renault. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Thank you. So, back this. I mean, it's not bad. We're at almost 500,000. At 500,000. We'll be at 500,000. We'll be at 500,000. I guess we're a little over halfway down the. That's the Renault. Unfortunately, oh, that's awkward. So, grab the thing. Yeah, those are mulching rollers. So that's good. So, I will put that, actually I will put that over here a little ways. And we're going to have to move forward a little, that's fine. And I can then put the Renault on follow. Once I'm in position. Okay. Your engine is started. Yes. And hopefully you are now following this guy. Kind of surprised it locked on the follow target to something behind it. Normally, follow me seems to have a very limited sort of forward tracking arc. But it will lock, if you tell a vehicle to follow another vehicle, it will lock on any vehicle in that arc. Typically not the one you actually want it to follow. So sometimes you have to tell it, nope, not that one, not that one, not that, yeah, that's the one. Okay, I am going to pull us into this field and then we'll jump back in the Renault. And turn off follow me, set the brakes on and course play, no course, good. 12.3 meters, start work centre. I forget what I put on the other one. Let's go round edges, clockwise. It's going to do the centre first. Generate field course. Back, cancel, back. And for this one, we are starting there and then driving through the the cart. So they should be okay. And what's good about this is it's going to take him a while to unfold. So if I tell him to do that, I've got enough time to go and find the Zerion and get it moved. Let's go, dude. Okay, so that's 2 jobs on the go. Now, obviously, huge working width. That roller is, or the mulcher is going to be done well before we've finished harvesting this field. That's okay. Don't mind him sitting idle doing nothing. Well, actually, he won't sit idle. He'll go home as soon as he's done. I will have to go over there and tidy up some of the edges and bits because I put him on a round edge. So he's going to leave the corners undone again. That's fine. What is going on? Okay, there's the tea gone. And if I do get to filming, and I might end up doing what, I forget who said, I think it was Dave, Dean Park Station YouTube channel. He started filming just so he could see how he was doing things and how he did things and compare it how he does things today. He started his YouTube channel just as a, almost a video blog of what, him building his railway. And he's been doing it for many, many years. I think Richard at, what's his one? Everard Junction, similarly started out just as a video blog of him making his stuff, but it ended up, and it did document a lot of stuff. Go to the next field. Well, you can see where I drove and where I didn't with all the mulching. The mulching is fairly patchy here, so I'm not sure whether we're actually getting benefit from it or not, I should say. Anyway. But yeah, so I may start up just sort of examples of how I'm doing things. And it may end up as a going rate, because I mean some of these guys now have tens of thousands or more subscribers who watch their videos. My problem is I'm not well placed, so some of them will get samples from suppliers which most suppliers aren't looking to, we'll just post something to America so you can review it for us. It's like, probably not. I will review the models I've bought, but I am in a very specific market for models, so I won't necessarily be reviewing everything that gets released. But I will probably need, I don't really want to video it on on a phone. However, I do have an old camcorder, digital camcorder, and a tripod, which may be useful. And we'll see. But yeah, as things happen, I'll either take stills or video of stuff that I have done, not necessarily of me doing the stuff. At least not when it comes to bench work. Hey, I got 2 pieces of wood, I cut a piece down, I screwed them together. I screwed another piece of wood to it. Hey look, table. I think it will be interesting to look at the mulching map when we're done with that. Just see how it turned out. I'm over there. I'm going to take the long way round. So ideally I want to keep on the same track that I've been driving every time I come into the field, so only a small part of it won't get properly mulched. Because we've got a harvester on a worker, the worker is not leaving tracks in the field. Oops, that one a little bit tight. Unfortunately, once we get back to here, I'm going to be moving in to follow the harvester, so I think I am destroying mulchable debris. That looks so awesome. All the tram lines in the mulched bits. But short of getting me on, this tractor on follow me to just follow the harvester around, there's no way I can't leave tram lines on the field. Ooh, don't get too tight. So I'm trying to think, what else? Still playing a fair amount of Railroader, although I've in my first game I've kind of hit the equilibrium. I've done all of the the storyline elements, milestones they call them. So all of the tasks you need to expand your railway, I've done all of that, or railroad, I've done all of that. I don't have all of the industries at tier 5, and it takes 3 days to raise a tier. So if you take a tier 1 contract, if you get 100% rating on that contract for 3 days in a row, you can increase it to tier 2. Or you can not increase it to tier 2, and after 5 days of 100%, you can increase it to tier 3 instead. So you can skip a tier if you only increase tiers every 5 days. But all of the contracts around the start location, they're all at tier 5. The outliers I'm still working up, but kind of at the point where work the day, finish, get paid, work the day, finish, get paid. There's nothing new for me to invent. There are issues. One end of the road is very flat, so you can run that with a single locomotive, can haul a 2200 ton train with no problem at all. The other end of the road is very, very steep, over 4% grade, and trains typically don't like anything over 2%. So 4% grade is tough, and even with the biggest locomotive I can only haul 500 tons up that hill from each end. And the current day I'm playing, I think I got 66% of the coal cars were delivered to the exchange at that end of the line. So it's going to take me something like 5 trips with the biggest locomotive to haul all of the coal over the hill, so that I can just control it with brakes on the down. So not looking forward to that. But it is what it is. I was watching one tuber, and he said he probably figures you want 3 of the biggest locomotives hauling that hill, just so that you can haul what's effectively a standard sized train. The thing is I can haul 66% of the cars when they're empty, because they only weigh 15 tons each. So, 15 cars at 15 tons is... what is that? 175 tons for all those cars. But when they're full, they're like 80 tons each. 80 times 15 is 1,200. Plus the weight of the cars. So, I can only haul 500 tons up the hill. And that's not including all of the other stuff that's shipping out that way too. That was a little bit of a wrench in the works for my current game day. Previous day, I think I only got 6 cars from that end, so shipping them all out was I wouldn't say very easy, but somewhat easier. But I think I need 2 more days of freight work, and I'll be able to afford another very, very big locomotive, and I will then have 3 to haul that grade. And then I'd really be in endgame mode, where nothing new is happening and just do what you must. I think I can turn around at this end. I don't know. Let's find out. We did clear that corner, so there is a good possibility there's no trees under here. And that worked. So yay. So we've still got a ways to go we've got a long way to go on this field. As I said, I think all these fields are approximately similar sizes. So we'll probably end up with 1.6 million litres of maize. The fallow field I do want to plant with, actually, that field right there, I want to plant with barley. It could be a winter barley. And I might plant one of the other fields, maybe this one, with barley as well. And then we get that one with the, sorry, I'll back up for you. that one with grass and our other 2 maize fields with grass as well. So I then end up with four fields of grass for the winter cut and the spring cut before we put maize back in those fields. But now that we've got the big harvester, I'm now looking at more arable work as we go forward. And for Scotland, arable work tends to involve a sizable amount of barley and a couple of other things. But for the most part, we're looking at barley. We can do cereals because we've got that. I don't have a corn header. I want to find a folding corn header so that I can pull into a field and do the corn. Because that folding. Oh, where are you going? Ay, ay, ay. We're doing longest edge, so I'm guessing longest edge is the awkward diagonal over here. Yay. Okay, I can clear that corner just. Did miss a stalk of corn, but that's okay. Nice thing is we do have quite a large area here clear. So long as I come in from somewhat behind the forager, I will attract the pipe in my general direction. How am I doing? 34,000. Okay. And there is quite a big gap here with the trees. Oh, he's backing up. He did not like that. Oh, dude, is this a problem for you? So, Courseplay did get an update fairly recently, and one of the things they modified was keeping the harvester inside the bounds of the field, and I also believe not driving on the crop quite so much, so it won't reverse through the crop when it does a turnaround like the game worker does frequently. But its AI tracking is such that it's figured out how to drive around and line up without leaving the bounds of the field. Some of the problems is, especially on American maps, Australian maps, Canadian maps, you tend to have a vast amount of grass outside of the field area and no hedges and no fences, so you can do the drive out of the field and turn around thing. But here we don't have the area outside the field that we can maneuver in. Oops, I'm full. Oh well, let's go drive. Oh, we're down to 15% additive. Might need to put the remainder of the additive in the little orange doodad and bring it down to the field.